Well met and welcome on back to another Total War Medieval 2 campaign playing as Venice. In today's episode, we are here for a bit of a brawl against the Byzantine Empire. We have been excommunicated, and now we have enemies pretty much on pretty much every side. So currently we are throwing hands with a Byzantine army that we can't see, but it is nothing but spearmen. And they've got one general and then a couple of artillery pieces. So we have the advantage in terms of numbers, but they do have siege weapons to bring to bear against us. So let's see if we can hold the line. Let it begin. We have to locate the enemy units too. Move as far forward as we can here. Have our bodyguard move up. As long as we're still taking a good position in the back of the archers. Looks like they've split up quite a bit. Where are our foes at? And are they advancing? They are. So here's what we're going to do. Try to take a position here and bring them up and around. Sprint, boys, get into your positions quickly. We'll have our general's bodyguard get ready to flank around and go after their artillery pieces. Since it's raining and foggy, we should have no trouble staying outside of enemy line of sight. I'm starting to relearn all of the hotkeys again, so I think we'll be in good shape in no time. Just make sure our audio mix is good. So the catapults they're just moving everything forward. The Byzantines on the main map, if I'm remembering correctly, just aren't very good. They don't have all of their kind of unique equipment that they have normally on the Crusades campaign, which does hurt them quite a bit. Run! Group our infantry up a little bit more. That way the other guys on the sides can flank in. Our archers are already letting fly their arrows. I don't have them set to fire shots, that way they have maximum accuracy. Hit the general's bodyguard. We're gonna go ahead and switch them over to flaming shot. I'm gonna try to sneak around with Alessandro here, because we equal them in terms of actual infantry, but where we have the advantage is you guys out of the group so I can actually give proper orders. Otherwise, they're just fighting all forward. Fire on the general's bodyguard. We're going to send Alessandro around. I'm pretty positive their catapults are firing. We're just not seeing any of it because they're having a hard time really hitting anyone. We've got the high ground here. Pull our general bodyguard through. I realize I've moved them up poorly. All archers continue to fire on the general's bodyguard. We'll pull ours around. Alright, get in there, boys. Have you fired normal shot and you do the same. Keep up the attack. We lost the guys in the center. That's how mercenaries are. Just not a lot of leadership there. And these Slavic mercenaries look like they're getting bogged down by the terrain. Oh, we're about to lose so many archers. Good news is these mercenaries are winning their fight. Charge and fire. Let's have everyone shoot here. Alessandro, it's up to you, brother. You and your Slavic mercenary friends. Oh, got hit by the ballista? Nice.
The battle
Not for
is
us.
in our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
Come on, boys. We gotta be accurate here. Seems like the Byzantine heavy bodyguard is just far superior. On the hillside, their town militia are routing. Let's go ahead and charge into these clowns here. Keep up the shot. Look how many archers are going down. Man, these Byzantine bodyguard are not playing. We kill their general though, we're in real good shape. Keep charging downhill, fire shots in. Alessandro's bodyguard are not doing great. Keep rallying the men. We gotta have these Slavic infantry get off of guard mode, that way they pursue. If Alessandro falls, so be it. He has fallen as a champion. Got a 25 Balkan archers.
The battle is in our favor. If we remain true and
Barely.
wholehearted, victory will be ours.
Alright, Alessandro, let's pull you away. Keep the spear mercs surrounding the Byzantine heavy cav. And then we'll charge back in here. Nice shots coming out of the ballista. Balkan archers, you fire there. Those catapult shots crashed in pretty well there. Took out a bunch of our guys and they're running for the hills. That's exactly what they needed. He's done it 12 men.
We are blessed.
Down he
The
goes.
enemy general is dead.
Fought in
We
single
have sent
combat with
the
our
idiot
general,
to
too.
hell.
Losing the front line is no good. Let's have everyone fire. Looks like their general running is the end for their men. Let's go catch those ballista. Just catch whoever we can, really. Get all of our guys out of guard mode. We took a lot of casualties, us being mercs. We will definitely either need to fall back or try to set up a fort. Keep catching those guys. We'll have our cav go after the ballista. Hit double time in there to get into fire on the catapults. Gotta make sure there's no enemies behind us. Visibility in Med 2 is kind of the thing you're fighting against the entire time. This ballista's got wiped out quickly. Let's go ahead and move up and get the next group then. Keep the men rallied. It'd be great if we could capture some of the ballista. Alright, infantry, you turn.
The
There it
enemy
is.
flees the battle.
Victory.
Run down those worthless peasants.
Well fought, lads. We will definitely be running down these worthless Byzantine peasants with our Slavic peasants, and I will catch you on the post-battle screen.
Men of great virtue and valor.
That's darn right. Alessandro the Honorable did lose a good deal of his bodyguard, but he actually slew the enemy general in single combat. We lost, from what it says, we lost a good 31% of our own army, as opposed to their 91. We actually healed 20 of these mercenaries. That's incredible. Excellent. So the golden sword is going to the Balkan archers. Well done, lads. General's bodyguard absolutely caught the most prisoners. Is 166. Let's see what the damage is.
A superb ambush location.
Superb. Alright, so we have captured none of... Oh, I guess we killed the general, didn't we? Well, I wouldn't mind offering these guys back for a cool 1,000. Getting back their catapults is probably something that they're going to value quite a bit.
You are
Or not. Turns out, they don't like their guys that much.
Blessed Lord, we thank you for delivering us.
Unfortunately for our troops, though, that was likely their weaker bunch.
Name your orders, noble one.
Alessandro, how much further back can you run? We can't quite afford the Frankish knights. We might have to leave
Your orders, noble one.
these mercenaries
Your
to
orders,
fall.
noble one.
Here, let's try to
Your
move
orders,
back.
noble one. Yes, we shall continue at first.
Can we
light.
put up a fort here? Ooh, we can. At least make it harder for them to crack through the mountains.
Surrender this position, my lord.
Absolutely not.
My lord?
And then you just kind of hang out and make it hard for them to move through.
Yes, lord.
Oliviero is the most annoying. And we love him for it. We need some more town militia. Rag USA.
Your Majesty. Orders.
We can definitely use the archers. We get attacked by another empire right now. We're not going to be able to hold any of these settlements along the coast here.
Your Majesty. Yes. We would see you
Crossbows and some archers.
Your Majesty. Orders.
We would
Yes,
see you
Lord.
dead,
This
heathen.
will- Yes. My lord.
You are lazy. Come here if you have a treaty to offer.
You are lazy.
Who do I face?
Well, no one at the moment. Hang on now. You've got a lot of options for mercs. That's great.
Command, my lord.
So 2 turns till we have that built up.
Any of them? When shall we attack the walls?
I
then,
don't
my
like
lord?
having to wait, because then we've got all of the troops coming in from Genoa. Alright, how are things down here in Palermo?
Orders? Yes,
Oh,
my lord. This is
We've
where
got
we
the
shall meet
needed
the
equipment to
enemy.
besiege them. But do we have the numbers? Let's maintain just for a second. Let me just do a quick check. So it is still the 115 Norman Knights. We've got the numbers. Alright, lads. The siege of Palermo begins.
Yes, closing for battle.
2-1, so the captain is nothing but peasants. Which, I mean, it is numbers, so we basically are going to have to use the knights just to cycle charge them and repeat to get rid of them. His general's bodyguard, while they look incredible, are equal to ours, and we have 2 sets. Alright, Sicily. Prepare to meet your doom.
Men, bring out people honor, glory, and most of all...
Alright, we can absolutely use the fog to get in close. We'll go ahead and start deployment.
On my order.
At least I'm pretty positive that's how it works. Let's grab all of our cav. As soon as those gates are down. We see the walls here? Oh, they've got some... hopefully these aren't cannons, otherwise we are in all of the trouble. Alright. So archers on the ram. Probably not. Get our town militia up. Although if we lose anyone, I'd kind of prefer it be our Crusader Sergeant, since they are not really replaceable. We'll have them move in with the ladders, and then we'll have them just drop them off. I do not want our archers on the siege rams. That's an interesting idea. I guess we brought one too many siege equipment. Or a couple too many. So we'll go ahead and take you guys and have you drop your ladders for now. We can have the archers pick up the ladders if we really need someone to make it in. Hide the peasant archers behind our tower teams. We need these crossbows also to drop their ladders. We have way too many ladders here, unfortunately. Really just, we need more infantry next time. You guys can't dismount, and I don't believe you can either. Action leader's bodyguard. Okay, so we'll get infantry as... We're not going to group them for the battle itself, but I'll just kind of get everyone organized so I know where everyone is off the beginning here. You guys need to be in guard mode and not in skirmish mode. I think we're going to have you guys in fire archer mode, that way you are dealing max damage to those feudal knights, those Norman knights. Either way, they're knights and they're nasty. We'll have the siege rams moving up together. I can guarantee we're going to lose one of them. And the ladders can kind of move up alongside. Alright. The siege of Palermo begins.
The enemy have brought up more men. They hope to make up in numbers what they lack in bravery.
What they lack in stomach. It's going to be all dependent on what their towers are able to deal. Which they're firing pretty quickly. Get our archers all into position. Just a very high anxiety moment moving up while the fire arrows are moving in. Again, thankfully they don't have any extra archers, and their peasants are all on the other side of the map. So we could really send the mounted sergeants around to deal with them, but I think it's not even worth our time. The guys pretty quickly. So very thankful that those aren't crossbows. This isn't a proper Italian army here. As soon as we're through the gates, we're set. Oh, both of them caught on fire. Look at that. Not to be unexpected. We can use the burning husks as a shield. Archers, you fire this way. Crossbows, you also fire this way. You guys run up this way as quickly as you can. Well, we need to get kind of angled shots on them. No way! Our luck is so bad.
Our men have reached the gate with the battering ram.
At least the battering ram made it. Where are my ladders at? To the walls, boys. Let's have this unit come back and go grab the ladders we dropped. It'd be funny if we let our own stuff on fire. Gates are going down, though. You boys get out of the way. Here come the ladders. They're hauling chic. Impressive.
The battering ram has done its work. Now is the time for brave hearts and brave
We'll
deeds.
drink from their skulls. Merc Spearmen. In. Hit those Italian Spearmen to the side. We want to take them down first. You boys just take a position over here.
Give grace to God. We have captured the enemy's walls. The ladders are now in place. Walls are
captured
no
the
match
walls.
for valor and force of arms.
Alright, they're reacting. Go ahead and set up in Keeltron formation. You guys can go ahead and drop this. Go ahead and overwhelm these other archers. Now we'll have all of our bowmen swap to firing on the Norman Knights. Take a further position here. Crusader Sergeants, you're coming on in as well. Oh, you guys still have it. Well, this is awkward. Go ahead and drop that, just get in here. Alright, see if we can get the crossbows inside the walls here. At least one unit of crossbows inside the wall. Leader Sergeants, this way. Get you guys out of this formation, and let's start working on these knights. Yeah, victory seems certain. They're going to obliterate our guys coming up here. Should be a really easy takedown now. Oh, they're already up there. Stay down here, and we'll have you go around and flank them from the other side. As an archers, you try to fire on the back group, and you guys do the same. Bolts from this side should be very effective. We get the boys inside the walls. Who's not
It
running?
is unwise to praise the day before sunset, but our
All cheek,
men
brothers.
are winning the battle and forging a worthy victory.
Those bolts could be more accurate, so let's bring them over to about... Like, I'm pretty positive they're getting some amazing shots. Archer's doing good work, too. Even though theirs are a bit more random. These poor Spear Militia are getting obliterated. Rally them in on the way through. I don't know if we can have them charge and break them. Well, actually, that's a bad call. Get up on top of the walls. We'll take those towers back over. These poor Spear Militia got obliterated. Crusader Sergeants, move in. Frankish Knights this way. Have them all ride through. If anything, you can use their horses to knock guys over. Are they fighting to the bitter end? Brave. I'm trying to find the perfect position here, but it doesn't seem like we can find one. Alright, where's my other unit of crossbows? Yeah, set up like that, as quickly as possible. If we're gonna lose a unit, I prefer we lose it to the last man. We can replace them, and this is one of their biggest cities gone. Gotta watch out for those peasants wherever they are. Looks like they're taking it. Oh, there's another set of walls for us to get through. Well, that's fun. The double-layered defenses. I am here for. Although, I don't know if we should have the ram for it. Hopefully it doesn't use it if you use it to take down a gate. Ooh, could lose this battle. They're fighting from two sides, and they are easily winning. Get them crossbows. Let's go ahead and have these two units of spears. And you go pick up the ram quickly now. We're definitely shooting our own guys. Let's have the peasant archers advance to here. These guys still have their ladders. We can use them to go up and over. Oh, can't be scaled, really. Might have come. Well, there's no real easy way through here. Palermo is a very well-defended city. Alright, crossbows, time to stop wasting your bolts. Let's move up so we can fire up and over the top here. Same as our archers.
The battle is in our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
Oh yeah, now we just gotta deal with the peasants. Easy. You guys got all those knights, right? We'll send the sergeants after them. You guys have the ram? No, I thought I told you to come out here and grab the ram. We'll both have you go ahead and snag one. That will be. You've got him. Here, let's start the long march round to the next assault point. Or man, if they have any more Frankish knights, we might be in a heap of trouble. Or dismounted Norman knights. Gotta get the right area of Europe. You have to really get set up though with the siege equipment, otherwise you are not making it in. They're still pursuing the Norman knights that are running for their lives. Take them down, sergeants. We'll just bring the other cav round to watch and to lead. Come on, sergeants, we let those guys make it back in. They're not shattered, just broken. Rushers are very tired. Alright, firing bolts up and over. Can we make sure you guys are all blasting these knights? Dismounted knights they are, but dangerous all the same. So what did they do with their peasants? Oh, they're over back here in the town square. And quite the layered battle this is. They're heading up to guard the walls. Well, you guys are struggling with 14 broken knights. I need to save the crossbow bolts, so I'll have them come on around and just let those two archers get blasting. Keeps these knights up here anyway. And every shot that is fire arrows just don't have very good accuracy. Keep pursuing. If they are going to try to retreat through their own gates, punish them for it. That's down to 3 knights. That's excellent. So they wouldn't even let them in. Alright, sergeants, let's bring you guys back over here so you're out of the way. Have we gotten lucky? Looks like the answer is no. If we tell them to chill for a moment, will they regain their stamina? We'll find out, won't we? Our foes all huddle inside their citadel walls while our army advances through what now belongs to us. Ooh, didn't want to pause, I just wanted to... Oh, if you start moving, it drops down to 1 again. I always forget. So now the peasants are taking the walls too? Oh, it's gonna be a fight. Excellent. Now it looks like they're just gonna stay very tired. Well, in that case, let's go ahead and stop wasting our shots on the peasant, or the Norman knights. Let's go scythe down these peasants over here then. Alright, light cav, let's go ahead and get away from the range of the enemy ballista there. Yeah, those are free deaths for our side that we just don't need. At this point, they do have a little bit of an advantage just because of all of the exhaustion on our guys here. Alright, geez. Also, I told you guys to run. Well, these are those towers too? Yeah, they are. Towers all the way around. We need our ladder guy. Oh, they're finally here. The procession moves in. No, they've got fire arrows. That would not be allowed. Building captured. we could make it all the way here and then lose the fight. And that could have been what happened the first time our guys fought the Sicilians. Move. Move, move, move. Come on, battering ram. One of you must make it. I prefer it's not the ladders, because then our guys will be even more exhausted. Alright, bolts hopefully laying down some covering fire. Man, this is why siege equipment's so important. I am going to be immediately swapping our priorities towards siege equipment. Alright, the ladders have been deployed. Spearmen have hit the gates with theirs, so let's go ahead and drop this one and just get over here.
The battering ram is in place. It will not be long before our enemy's defenses fall.
Will not be long. Ladders are up. Take down those peasants. Crossbows, I need you to not waste. Let's go after the Norman Knights. Gates are almost down.
Our men have done well. The gates have fallen.
Look at this one knight. Oh, he was the one that was waiting outside. Alright, so the Norman Knights went up on top. Fair. Crossbows keep firing on these clowns. Crusader Knights in. Slaughter the peasants. Break the peasants quickly. You guys, the same, going to, well, I don't know if wedge would work here. Building captured. Well, they got peasants on one side, Norman Knights on the other. Those guys are gonna die so quickly.
The enemy general has no honor. He flees the field of battle and abandons his men.
Not good. Crusader Sergeants, you move up there to help. Problem with the crossbows firing here is that's going to be a lot of friendly fire damage. Oh man, they are dropping pretty quickly. As it's broken, keep these knights moving through. Now you two spears overwhelm the dismounted knights. Keep smashing through. And then it's a final fight against the bodyguard.
Flees the battle. Run down those worthless peasants.
The peasants are, speaking of worthless peasants, our guys are going. They're going back down the ladders. That's awesome. Alright, men. Hold in for the center. Let the Crusader Sergeants continue to fight here. Bring the light cavalry back because the peasants are still fighting again. We need our merc sergeants to get in there.
The enemy
Keep
are
fighting,
badly
boys.
blooded. They have lost half their men. It is unwise to praise the day
We need to
before
get all these guys
sunset,
inside here.
but our men are winning the battle and forging a worthy victory.
Ration to the General's bodyguard. It is faction leader bodyguards, so they're going to be extremely heavy.
My lord, only half our force remains.
Yeah, they had the extra Norman Knights. Alright, the sergeants are gone. Pull the General's bodyguard back. Frankish Knights get back in there. You guys keep pushing forward. We'll try to have them go into Shieldtron formation. General's bodyguard in here. If we kill their General's bodyguard, we just win. Crossbows, why do you... No! Are they all going up the ladder? Oh, they are. That's so unfortunate. They lose crossbows for days. Our General's bodyguard. And Epic Duel, they didn't have really any troops at all. Just it didn't matter. They had the elite the elite Norman Knights. Keep fighting, lads.
Praise to our lord.
There goes another
Our
general.
men have slain the enemy general. Now his men will lose heart.
We can only hope. Oh, these guys are still up.
The enemy king is slain.
There it is.
A worthy enemy, but no less a dead for that. We must
No less a
press our
dead.
advantage.
Alright, looks like those Norman Knights are gone, so we'll have all of our crossbows turned and fire now on the surviving Norman Knights.
Only half the enemy force remains.
You got this, boys. Fire on the Norman Knights. Keep them in battling. Knights back out, man. We've killed the king, we've killed the general. Smash into the Norman Knights there. Just an absolute mosh pit. Crossbows, make sure you're firing all on the Norman Knights. We'll go ahead and pull our bodyguard back. Charge in these knights. Gonna work with our movement here. Yeah, we're losing more of our bodyguard. Hate to see it.
Excellent! Our men have taken control of the castle.
Norman Knights dropping in droves. Everyone who's melee, advance. Everyone else, chill. Glorious battle. 9 left, man. They are fighting to the bitter end. They're doing a good job of it, too. Oh, looks like that's the final Norman
This
Knight
is a
Falls.
clear victory that goes
And the
to
Citadel
all the men
for-
of great virtue
Or
and
Sicily is
valor.
ours. We have a lot of rebuilding to do. Oh good, we healed a lot of our guys there. That is exactly what we needed. Excellent. Well done, new Doge Bartolomeo.
Very good, my lord. Setting a trap in the tree.
No, these are peasants.
No, you don't.
You can have these back. They sound
God
thrilled.
granted his faithful this victory.
11,000 florins.
Victory.
We'd be massacring Italians, so all of the other Italian cities would be mad at us, but we need the money to continue our war, so we'll be sacking it. Niccolo was there, was he? Well, that's not... Why'd you guys kill the cardinal? Oh, actually, hang on. Sicily's just gone? That's a Sicilian city. Oh, so if you lose your capital, you just lose in this? It's been a while since I've played some Medieval 2. That's incredible. So that means Sicily's navy's gone. Alright, Rome. Who's next? Excommunicate me, will you? Excellent. Well, with that 11,000 gold, we've got some upgrades to do. Especially down here in Urcalion. Why is the public order so bad? It's probably because we've been excommunicated. Excommunication and religious unrest. Let's get that galley retrained. Stone walls here at Urcalion.
God's servant.
Burn this heretic.
Name the heathen.
Or
I must bring
or
to
not.
trial.
Yes, my lord.
You want us gone? Then do something about it.
I mean, all you need to do is ask.
Closing to engage, my lord.
Our
Bye.
fleet is victorious.
Park the fleet in Alexandria. Alright, so the Egyptians are mustering another army to try to take this from us. Good news is their capital is just a city. Jerusalem is a powerful city, but it's just a city. So they aren't going to be getting their most elite troops.
Naturally.
Just militia, which we can hopefully hold off.
Journey ends.
Train these knights. And I think we will grab another set of... Yeah, ballistas just seem too expensive, don't they? I'm thinking more peasant crossbows to just get rid of any kind of nonsense they're bringing across the field here. Iro, we can retrain these Italian spears, and... I don't really want to do any upgrades down here. I want those all to be up here in Venice, or otherwise. Plus, we always need more Pavese crossbows. Florence. I'd also love to start dropping these tax rates down so we can actually start building up again. Let's grab communal farming.
There is much to discuss if you
There
want
is,
to
isn't
make
there?
amends.
You want to make amends. You first, bud. Let's go extra growth for the farming there. And I think in Ragusa is where we're going to start grabbing our artillery. What's the population we're looking for? 4,500? That means we do need crop rotation here too. So spinning the turn. Let's grab the blacksmith first. That way everything that's coming out of there has good armor.
Onward.
Try to out-armor the Byzantines. Sketchy this is, but I think we can hold them. Let's go ahead and pull these archers into the fort.
Move out.
If they could just go right past us to Durazzo, we've doomed everyone there. But if not, they're in a really good shape. Dealing with the Byzantine navy is also pretty important. Let's move over to Palermo.
Yes, my lord.
The rebel navy now?
Enemy.
Okay, so Sicily is just going to be a bunch of rebels. That's perfect. We'll do the same thing to Rome, and then we won't have to worry about being excommunicated anymore. All right, so let's hang on in here with Gaza actually before we end the turn. Let's go find our other diplomats up here in the north.
An order.
Follow the road.
On my way. Is there something I can do for you?
I would love... He does not want an alliance. Well, I'll just give you some map information as a gift.
Your plan seems balanced enough to me. Your
I figure.
time was not
Friendly with the Poles.
Today's journey ends.
Currently, we only have one ally. We can definitely use some more
Marhaba.
An order.
that are not the Moors.
Yes, Lord.
See about selling some more map information over here with the French.
Today's
And then
journey
in
ends.
Cagliari, I'm gonna go ahead and put like 600 here. Let's go ahead and save. Actually, how much are we gonna make next turn? 2,600 per extra. Wow, we're making a ton. Maybe a grain exchange is a good idea. Alright, so next turn we could go ahead and take Milan, depending on if we have enough
On our victims.
goodies. Let's maintain the
When
siege.
shall we
See,
attack the walls then, my
it
lord?
does have the stone wall upgrade, so it's gonna be a pretty difficult takedown. The dudes behind the walls, not very scary, but can be misleading. Alright, let's go ahead and end the turn. Alright, very fast jump cut. So we are here for the next turn. We have 15 turns to conquer Genoa. We'll be rewarded with some of the best units currently available. Rioting and you guys got mad about being excommunicated. Small church and a great exchange damage. A whole bunch of new men have been trained up. Got a mining network, and you are number one besides Hungary. Really? Lanfranc Oyonyan has lost his business. Oh, that was him here.
Oui, mon ami. New luxuries
The
to trade?
French, huh?
Your Majesty?
That's how it's gonna be. Well, Sicily, it says they were destroyed last turn, but they're still here. So maybe they've just been transitioned into a kind of just a rebel faction itself.
Yes, my lord. Prepare to board.
Let's go ahead and get rid of these war galleys. Something we cannot have sailing around here. You guys did really well.
Victory!
Elite ships.
Your orders? Plotting course now, my
Here at Palermo, we can retrain. These guys are going to be expensive to retrain. How much are we paying for you guys? 180? Oh, we've got feudal knights here. So like mailed knights, but with much better armor. May charge without orders. That doesn't seem super useful. We do get the dismounted feudal knights too, so they're the Norman knights, but our version. Baron stables, drill square. I love that the armored sergeants are an equal tier to our militia spears. Mines in Palermo would be awesome. Yeah, let's go ahead and put in those mines for 2k.
Ready to
We
trade.
need to get vengeance for losing our merchant.
Command me.
So it looks like we've got an army
Talk is
outside the
cheap.
walls now too.
Come face me. Name the
Couple of
field
them.
of battle. We will meet you there.
Name the field of battle.
Orders. Talk is cheap. Come face me. Yes. As my lord wills. We march
Stamp
to
these
battle.
clowns out with an auto resolve. It is 5 to 2.
The enemy
Come
are
on now.
beaten. Yes,
Not
lord.
bad.
This
Golden
is where
Sword
we
goes
shall meet
to
with the enemy.
Italian spear. Wait, the cavalry militia did. Oh, those are sustained. The cavalry militia did nothing? Suspicious.
The
Rebels in
day
my
is
lands.
ours, Lord.
Alright, you guys
The
head back to
enemy are
Zagreb.
beaten. My lord.
We get another merchant going here in Venice, since he should have a elite bonus, hopefully, due to our merchants guild being there. Okay, so they're surrounding this fort.
Was that an attack?
Trebizond archers. there. Alessandro is definitely in trouble here.
Orders.
But we can bring all of these guys, including the ones in Durazzo, out to save.
See you undone. Was that an attack?
Was that an attack?
Your Majesty.
Alright, Captain Giorgio. Well, the walls would be keeping us safe here. It would also give them time to reinforce. So let's move in to stop them.
March! Orders. Move out! Merging
With
armies.
low tax rate, they are not happy about no garrison. Oh, I thought you could sally.
Your Majesty. As my lord wills,
Oh.
we march to battle.
Well, that might be getting that army slain for no reason then. You learn the hard way sometimes. Looks like Hungary's bringing an army down too. Feudal knights. So be it.
Yes. March.
We need crossbow militia to defend Zagreb.
Is there something you wish me to tell the Sultan?
No, I'm just trying to figure out what we've got here. We could always use more crossbow militia. Council Chambers here to help out. Actually, let's see what's down here in Ercalion, where things are... Everyone's rioting. We can repair the grain exchange and the church. We definitely need both of those.
Yes. You want us gone? Then
They're
do something
renting
about it.
boats
We
right
will
now.
not surrender these waters easily.
Now I can tell. They're renting boats.
An honor.
See if we can't sign a peace treaty with Egypt.
Yes, Lord. Requesting an
Since
honor.
I'm not stamping them out yet.
Today's journey ends.
Yalla! My Sultan
I
wishes
bet we
you
could if we
dead.
actually pool all these units together, though.
Your Majesty.
So let's start doing that.
Orders. Onward.
The ones that we just
We
can't
march
afford,
no
or
further today, Lord.
we'll leave the Italian militia there.
Majesty. Orders.
Or maybe we'll bring the Italian militia because they don't cost as much on the field. 125. No, they're equal.
Your Majesty.
Alright, then in that case, we'll just bring both of these guys
Your Majesty.
up towards
Move
Gaza.
out. Yes. A
We'll
good
coalesce
day's
forces
march
there.
ends.
Alexandria's mad because we got excommunicated. Fair enough. We need to try to get a peace treaty going with
Yes?
the Byzantines too.
Am I after a suitor or a simple agreement? Your Majesty?
You're going to tell them to relax. Let's go talk
I
to
shall
the
approach this
Holy Roman
day.
Empire as well.
I shall speak.
Then for our next episode, we will pick up with a battle against Milan,
Shall send them to hell or worse.
or worse. This should wipe out the Milanese too. We attempt a night attack, the captain's not there, it's 6-1, and we can auto-resolve. It would make us lose, wouldn't it? Who gets the golden sword? Golden blade goes to the Italian spear militia again. Well done, boys.
Yes, Lord.
Oh, ransom rejected.
Store them apart. Victory!
And so therefore, Milan belongs to me now.
This place is yours, my lord.
Will not do any damage to Milan itself. Well, I guess we'll do a little bit of damage to Milan itself. Well, we had to spend all the gold we gained from conquest on repairing. They must have broke things on their way out. How rude.
Your Majesty.
The Italian militia, man, they're still... These guys are still better than the Byzantine. We'll just go ahead and retrain oldie them.
We would see you dead.
And then from there, we can just kind of hunt down their... Oh, actually, Genoa was their capital.
Let me strike, my lord.
Well, you know what time it is. Captain hunting
March
time.
on our victims.
On our
Show little mercy.
victims.
They deserve none.
I will take the more
Majesty.
gather spears with us.
Orders.
Go take out the smaller army here.
Should we spare any of them?
Nope. Spare none of them.
Victory! Let me strike, my lord.
And then we can move to surround Milan itself.
Talk is cheap.
3
Come
guys
face
here.
me.
We'll send
Yes.
the cavalry back.
Onward.
We can have all of you go out and just destroy them real quick.
Yes.
Cesare.
Yes, Lord. This is
Oh
where
yeah,
we shall
mailed
meet
sergeants, no
then.
problem. We lost 4.
Oh, yes. The day is ours, Lord.
You boys back to
The enemy
Milan.
are beaten. Orders.
Perfect. Let's bring these crossbows over to Zagreb. The number of crossbows we have is going to directly change how our war with Hungary goes if they decide to attack us.
We shall send them to hell or worse.
Or
But
worse.
Sooner or later, they will relent, my lord.
Since they have the stone walls, well, they do like to target our siege towers, so we'll make 1 tower to make it the soak for all of our enemies' towers, and then a bunch of ladders to just kind of sprint onto the walls themselves.
When shall we attack the walls then, my lord?
Next episode. For today, we are out of time. Thank you all so much for stopping by today's Venice campaign. If you will enjoy the video, please remember to leave a like for the like god and a sub for the sub phone, and I'll see you all in the next one.